So frozen. Part of it. I'm not eating a lot, so just all the rest of it out of the fridge and put it on the floor.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Alongside my partner... Charge, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And a tough taste in his mouth with 4 interceptions against the Patriots in the divisional round loss last season. But this team, it's ready to make a run, and he's ready to lead them.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Look at this Jaguar defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass. But the bottom half.
And the Jags get to it.
Is it already going out?
There's Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This defense for the Texans, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Tootin now on 1st and 10. Oh, nice move. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Fielded just inside the 20. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And they will take over first and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays clear the entire time. They've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
They go play action now. Lawrence. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So a man shaken up on the play, and this is certainly noteworthy. It's Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback. Running straight ahead with Tootin. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they overachieved.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped.
The police department took to social media and asked the public to help them identify a suspect who found $30 on the ground and failed to turn it
Just
in.
in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back?
Someone's like, where's this man? I'll give him $30. So,
especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter. Ball on the 30.
it's the aftermath of the Jason Aldean concert.
It's gross. You've heard about that?
Back to throw. Aguilar.
Looks like
Steps
everybody.
away to his left.
Oh, is that what they were directing traffic for last night?
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
This is 100% fans of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to throw. Aguilar. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Up the middle, it's Tootin. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dan, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but daylight ahead. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown.
Texans.
A big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out come the Jags. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Again, it's Tootin. And he coughed it up. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On fourth down on his Logan Cook to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. Ooh, the juke. Oh, and now he bowls him over. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Had to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now Stroud. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
When you chew on the foot.
The Jaguars on 3rd down.
He was holding it. He was like, wanting me to bite it. I was like, I can't.
This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter. 7-0 ball game.
At the 40-yard line.
Was it good?
The season pretty good.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
I think you saw the same thing that I
We're
did there,
never
partner.
win a game because the offense can't score fucking points. The defense is third best in passing defense. Haven't won a game.
Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah,
Got 3 stops this game. Can't do nothing with it.
Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
26 yards.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And some room to run now. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Wow.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
At the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun.
Invasive ass piece of porn.
That's caught. It's Strange. The tight end.
Invasive ass piece of
He is
porn.
out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Here's 2nd and 3.
15-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Looking to throw. Aguilar to the right side and complete to Thomas. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Allen. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Aguilar.
Why didn't you just come?
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Late. It only took every ounce we had.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
Jeez.
And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A little juke. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. Yeah, they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And Stroud now to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Stroud. Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders have become so adept at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And that is incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good.
This season's very good.
They take the lead here now at 10-7. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the half that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking long for Thomas. This is intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowl safety, Kevin Bullock. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Stroud. Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been terrific so far. Taken in at the 22. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now a carry for Allen. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he stopped for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags.
Jaguars field goal.
And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now Montgomery running right. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Foye Oluokun finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
Brings up second down at the 18-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
LaQuint Allen, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
And a yard at the 34-yard line.
Montgomery on the counter. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Houston.
Stroud sets up the play action.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Complete to Marlon Klein.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Running left, Montgomery. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block. his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Stroud to throw it. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
First down, Texans.
Stroud off the play fake.
And a quick throw here that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw again.
4-yard line.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now receiver in motion left.
The throwing again is Stroud. Montgomery, another target and catch.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The drive starts with a run by Allen. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 5-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he's going to take this out past the 10 to about the 11.
63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the gun on third down. Aguilar flushed out right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Here's Noel.
Oh, able to avoid him.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun.
He finds his man complete. It's Clowney. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Houston.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here goes Stroud again.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Stroud now on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Aguilar.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
3 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowl safety, Kevin Bullock.
Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Stroud. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud.
And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Stroud. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
They stick. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Now Allen. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
A 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. They had lots of legs behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.